If you keep a cassette sealed for 20, 25, 30 years and finally crack it open, does it still have that new tape smell? I have no idea, but we are going to find out coming up next.
Channel 33, RPM, yeah, 33, RPM, Channel 33, RPM, yeah, final gear and more.
Hi, my name is Frank. Welcome back to Sundays on Channel 33 RPM, your channel for vinyl, gear, and more. And apparently once in a while, cassettes. That is right. Today we are cracking the seal on these hard rock and metal cassettes originals, including Iron Maiden, a real live one, Dokken, Upside Down, Back for the Attack, and Vince Neil Exposed. I picked these up a couple months ago from a local store called the Winnipeg Record and Tape Company. If you're ever in town, check it out. Kevin, the owner, super great guy, always fun to talk to. Anyway, these have been sealed for far too long. I just haven't had a chance to do a video on this until now, but I'm not gonna wait any longer. I'm gonna head to the next room, open them, see what's inside, and see if they retain that new tape smell. Okay, here we are. I'm back in the laundry room. As I explained in the last video, this is where it's not really a workbench, it's the laundry folding table, but that's where I can get stuff done. So for you guys, for children of the 80s like me and grew up with both records and cassettes, you remember a thing called new tape smell. It's this particular smell a cassette had when you cracked it open. I think all of us of a certain age can definitely relate to that. So I'm kind of curious. That's not why I'm opening these. I do listen to cassettes in the music room sometimes and out in the garage once in a while. And I saw these, and this one says $8.99. I got it for half that price. Anyway, let's crack these open. This tape, Vince Neil Exposed, by the way. There's no date on the back, but I'm going to guess it was around 92, 93. Here we go. Vince Neil Exposed, his first solo album. And surprisingly, wow, I'm getting a flood of memories coming back. This one's not quite as strong as I remember. That smell was essentially plastic and ink and printing. That's what caused that new tape smell. This was a American pressing of it. There's the label, Vince Neil Exposed, and have these fold-outs. I mean, people used to complain that the lyrics were small and hard to read, but you know, it was definitely doable. So there's that. And yeah, that's very cool. Can't wait to give this one a listen. Now let's try out the other cassettes. The next one we're going to open is Dokken, Back for the Attack. It still has a sticker on it saying, "Give the gift of music." So this is released back in 1987. So in the front it said, over 60 minutes of music featuring Burning Like a Flame. This was $4.99 Canadian, $5. So that's about $4 or so US. So I had this back in the day, and my Walkman, my knockoff Walkman, ate it. Which was a thing back then. Anyway, let's give this one a quick open. It's not very strong of a smell. It's definitely subsided over the years. This is on the Elektra label, side 1 and side 2. Again, this is a USA copy. There is the inner, see right there. And this, you know, a lot of times you see records have the punch outs on the album jackets. That was the same thing with cassettes as well. This was a deleted item, more than likely. It could have been a promo item, but it's more than likely a deleted item, meaning they had overstock, too much stock, so it was in the discount clearance bin. So yeah, there you go. So far, Vince Neil had a little bit of that new tape smell. This one, not so much. Let's open the final one. I've been waiting to open this one last. This is the one I'm most excited about. This is Iron Maiden, a real live one. This is one of the last albums that Iron Maiden produced before Bruce Dickinson left for the first time. This one came out in 1995. So this one is 22 years old. This one was on the USA pressing on Castle Records. So let's give this one an open as well. They put out a real live one and a real dead one. A real dead one was older tunes. A real live one was newer tunes at the time, which stuff like Be Quick or Be Dead, From Here to Eternity, Can I Play with Madness, which was sort of the last couple albums that Bruce did with Iron Maiden. So before we look inside, let's give it, again, that smell test. This one, it's got a bit of that new tape smell, but I remember back in the day opening it, it was almost overpowering, and it was it's always a good smell, always brought back good memories, because I mean, just got some new music and you're going to check out some new tunes. Anyway, this says it subtly, but I guess after 20, 25, 30 years, it does go away a bit. Anyway, here is the cassette. And what's inside? What's inside? What's inside? It opens up several times. No lyrics in here, but we have equipment list, sort of all about that tour, and some photos. of the band. I'm really looking forward to giving this particular tape a listen, and looking forward to actually giving all these tapes a listen. Dokken, Back for the Attack, Vince Neil Exposed, Iron Maiden, a real live one. There you go, there's the experiment with opening older cassettes. And do they still have that new tape smell? Sort of, kind of, but I was gonna say not really as strong as it would have been if you had opened it when it was brand new, way back in the day. Okay guys, thank you for making it this far. If this is your first time at Channel 33 RPM, you haven't subscribed yet, click that button and hit the bell so you never miss another episode. Again, one quick favor guys, if you enjoyed this episode, please do share it on your social networks and tell your friends about Channel 33 RPM. Together, we can help spread the good word. I hope you have a fantastic week. Until next time, keep on spinning and rewinding cassettes. See ya.